I'm often asked what I'm most proud of having accomplished in my 11 years as president of the University of Arizona. One I always include is the Center for Creative Photography.
John really made this university what it is today. And the Center of Creative Photography is another indication of his genius. I think that universities these days spend most of their time trying to figure out how to differentiate themselves from others. And the Center of Creative Photography is a jewel that makes this university unique. I cannot imagine many people that would be able to go and convince Ansel Adams to put his collection here. And I think part of it was not only the genius of John, but the fact that he's a photographer. So there must have been some amazing conversations about technique that I can envision sparked the imagination of Mr. Adam.
When Ansel passed away, I moved to New York and was working there for about 7 or 8 years, but I decided to relocate to Arizona, and I thought if I wanted to leave New York, where could I go in the field that would be similar to this amazing experience that we had in Carmel, where Ansel was a magnet and everyone from so many different creative fields came to see him. And there was no question in my mind that it was Tucson. Coming to Tucson with our fabulous photography community here, it is the magnet that brings people from all over the world to come to see work, to study, to research, and to be inspired by all that is at the center.
The Schaefers in general, both Mrs. Schaefer and Dr. Schaefer, have such a wonderful impact. They've had such a wonderful impact on the center, or on the university. One perfect example is the center, and then also the center's welcomingness to somebody like me. I just feel incredibly fortunate that I live in a place that also has the Center for Creative Photography at it. It's just been a wonderful experience.
This university would not be what it is today, and that is not overblowing it, if it hadn't been for his genius when he was president.
So I'm so grateful for all that John persevered to have for us here in Tucson. We're so lucky to be able to experience it here. And John, thank you so much for all that you did for the field of photography, for all of us as professionals in it, and for the greater love of photography at large.
John, thank you so much for all you've done for the university, what you've done for the community, what you continue doing for the community through your love of the arts and your understanding of the sciences. Thank you, John. So John, personally, I also thank you for the tie I'm wearing. Everybody may recognize it's the periodic table. I don't have too many ties for those that know me, and I was in a party with John, and I loved his tie, and he took it off and gave it to me. So there you go. John, thank you.
That's so wonderful.